Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now,
we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Kansas City Royals.
Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab in this one, Seth Lugo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Tap foul at the plate.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one missing inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Good eye in that spot. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Ellie De La Cruz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs. In the dirt. Fastball is outside.
2-1.
Grounds one to short. Witt. The throw to first. Out number 3. So one left for Cincinnati. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, our starter in this one, Hunter Green.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Just off the outside edge.
One
and
ball,
1-1.
strike.
And that
2-1.
skips into dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fastball for a strike. Swings here and blasts one left field. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now here is Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one pulled foul. Green checks the runner. Witt dives back in safely. Witt over at second, one down. Foul ball there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Top of the second, and here is Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Fraley in his 5th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Up and in, 1-0.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
And now Spencer Steer.
Come on, set.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
No score here in the second.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle. Witt. On to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Massey.
Green back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some brawn and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Ball.
And now 1-2.
1 ball,
yeah, I think that's
2 strikes.
fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Renfroe.
Little chopper rolls foul. swing and a ball drilled center field. Friedel on the move. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
So digging in, MJ Melendez.
Melendez.
That's in there. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
0-2.
Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Left-hand batter waits. That one blasted deep to right. Going back. And brings it in at the wall. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now it's Gavin Lux. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball.
Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to 3rd. And it goes just foul. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's down and in. Goes down looking. And now it's Austin Hayes. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out to short. Witt. To first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ
Friedel struck out swinging his first time. Low, but in for a strike, and that was the sweeper. That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz went down on strikes his first time through. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Two outs. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Finish him.
Sit him down. Just misses with that one. Friedel off of first with two away. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. Down to third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Michael Garcia.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like
That is
this,
not
known for
the
using
center
the
fielder.
entire field.
No.
Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Sliced hard but foul. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel under it. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. On to the 4th, in now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside. On the ground. And that one handled. Slings to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And that's down and away. Fourth inning underway, no score. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So up next,
the right
Jake
fielder,
Fraley.
Jake
Grounded out his first
Fraley.
time up. Ball one there.
1-0.
And there's a ball. And that
Ball
one
three.
upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The other way, and that is that. Reds down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back.
Leading
now
up
it's the
for
shortstop,
Royals,
Bobby Witt
the
Jr.
shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Late swing fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one down. The
first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
And next up for the Royals,
Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off left side. And a rope into center field, base hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with 1 gone, and here is Salvador Perez. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started, and now Spencer Steer. Steer, 27 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. That's through there for a strike.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. One away here in the fifth.
The third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Struck out looking his first time. In there at the knees, 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Green back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Fly to center his first time.
Hunter Renfroe.
And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 1, MJ Melendez.
Digging in, MJ Melendez. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, McLean sends it to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1.
Yeah.
And there's the strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
And that one wrapped foul. Just missed. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. And that one hammered back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's there at third with a triple.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside, ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fastball is outside. Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground to first, down the line, and it's foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one the other way. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run, so not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock, and that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
One down, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. 1 for 2. Lugo picks to first, and he's back in easily. First
Ball
pitch
outside.
just misses. One-run game, one out, one on. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo out of the game, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
The
the
new
Royals,
pitcher in the game, Chris Stratton.
number 35.
The offense will need to be
Rick
ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a
Stratton.
great curveball. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
Ball one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. That one catches the corner for a strike. In the air, center field. Isbell settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. John
Leading up
Sciambi with
for
Chris
the
Singleton
Royals,
in the booth.
the third
And leading
baseman,
off the bottom of the
Michael
sixth, Michael Garcia.
Garcia.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle.
Here's the center fielder,
Isbell.
Kyle Isbell. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is down low. And there's a strike. Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it remains 2-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 now. And he chases that one. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that
Now
slider.
the
Good
designated
2-strike
hitter,
pitch right there. At
Jonathan
worst case scenario, it's weak
India.
contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So the lineup flips over. Jonathan India at the plate. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Man at first, 1 away. In the dirt. Green throws to first. Garcia back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The Reds leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, interesting. He's looking very
The
comfortable
batter,
out of the
number 7.
stretch after giving up the
Shortstop,
leadoff single.
Bobby
Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to
Jr.
move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Yep.
Check swing, called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 left for Kansas City. They trail in this one 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. Down and away for ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Garcia, jump throw, on the money, nice play.
The third baseman, number 3, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. One down, base is empty. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-2.
And a 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batter.
And the batter now, Gavin Lux. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 1-1. That's out to center field. Friedel sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Throws across the diamond, and they get Perez for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Massey in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now batting, right to
Renfroe at the plate.
Renfroe.
Just missed. Massey, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And that one missing low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
MJ Melendez waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Royals lead 1. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
61.
Angel Serpa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Austin Hayes. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. First offering, and it just misses. Serpa, a 6-foot lefty, 220 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one is inside. That one called a strike, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Back to the top of the order now. T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a foul straight back. Nobody out, runner at first. And that is out of play. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Sam Long, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Schreiber also throwing. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Had himself a really nice game at the plate. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
First and second, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Grounder might be 2. The flip, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 1 for 3.
Matt McClain.
That one missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, could be 2. Whip for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Royals nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
the Reds.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
55.
bottom of the 8th. Taylor Rogers.
Taylor Rogers.
MJ
Leading up
Melendez
for the Royals,
steps in for the
the
Royals.
left fielder, MJ.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is downstairs. Next offering is outside. Ground ball left side. Candelario on the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
2 outs. And he pumps it a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Hey, you got this. 1-2 here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Royals.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the
46.
mound. John Schreiber.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now.
The catcher,
He's already
Tyler
homered in this game.
Stevenson.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike. No, that's a ball. 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Fraley.
At the plate, Jake Fraley. That's a little bit low. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That one down the line and foul ball. The 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. On the ground, right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Isbell on his way over. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Now
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Jonathan India. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That's hard hit on the line. Stretches out and holds it in.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt.
He's 2 outs away. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're down to their final out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch misses. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.